call the meeting to order. Stephanie, would you call the roll, please? Mr. Super?
Here.
Mr. Sage?
Here.
Mrs. Lewis? Here. Mr. Parker? Mayor Ford? Here. And Mr. Myers?
Here.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead. We have a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting. And then
Move a motion.
been moved and seconded to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Because of the situation, we do not have any things on the agenda tonight. I do want to mention one thing that we have had lots of phone calls about, and that is about early voting. Normally, the people in Williamstown have been able to do early voting at the city building. Well, because of all the space you have to have, and of course, there's hardly any parking, and if it rains, we have a line of people waiting. There's no place for them to wait out of the rain. So they took all those things into consideration. And our early voting, it will start Tuesday, June 2nd, and it will be at the Williamstown High School in the gymnasium.
Hey, Gene, can you hold on just a second?
Yes.
The reason I'm saying that is I've got Madeline from the newspaper saying she cannot find the link on the website, which is troubling, but let me send her the phone number, let her join us real quick.
Okay, do you want me to repeat that?
Yeah, just a second. Let's see if she joins us. Just little bugs. We haven't done this only our second go around. Here we go. All right, I just sent it to her. Let's see if she dials in real quick. Chris, did you check it on the website, see if it's on there? I don't know why she's...
I just checked it. It's like a minute delay or so before it.
Okay.
I thought I went out and did check it.
What is it, one of those screens that rotates?
No, it's just there's a link right on the front page of the site.
She couldn't find it.
It should be right there. Just check right there on the front page.
Yeah, it says right there, click here, and you clicked that and took it to it?
Take you right to the channel.
Yeah.
Click on the channel.
Yeah, I don't know why, but she's the newspaper lady, but since she's having trouble getting in, but I just went to our website and clicked the link, takes you right there. Are you there, Madeline? Nope, not yet.
Mr. Parker, have you been added on?
I don't see.
Click on videos.
Okay.
You can send her, if you click actually on it, you can actually like send her that direct if you're sending tell yourself in.
Yeah, I am.
Click on the stream for a company. And click on
Let me just try calling her. I can put her on my phone if nothing else. Hold on, ladies. I'm sorry. We'll get it. I just don't want the newspaper not to be involved if they want to be.
Hello.
Hey, Madeline, I've got you on speaker, so you're actually part of this call. I don't know what happened, but It works.
Okay.
It works for me on our website. But anyway, go ahead, Gene. We're back on. Sorry.
Okay. I was just talking about early voting, so this is very important. We've had many calls at the city building about early voting. Early voting will start Tuesday, June 2nd, and normally we've always had early voting at our city building. But because of the situation we're in now, there's not enough space to do it correctly. And the parking is so limited. There's very little parking. And if people are standing out there in line, it's raining or anything, there's no place for them to get in out of the rain. So because of all those things, we have moved the early voting to the Williamstown High School in the gymnasium.
Is that the new gym or the old?
In the new gym.
Okay.
The new gym. And thanks for asking that, Marty. Several people have asked that. Yes, it's in the new gym. So we will, that's where, remember, it starts Tuesday, June 2nd. And I believe the hours are 8:30 to 4:30. So it was in the morning paper, and so we'll go from there. But hopefully people will get this and understand it and cut down on our calls. We're happy to answer them, don't get me wrong, but we just need everybody to know where early voting is going to be.
Gene, I'm not sure, and I've been involved in talks on the county level, but I'm not sure what signage or what's going to be available at the other two precincts in Williamstown to direct people there. I don't know, it's pretty important.
I think it really is. It's very important. And, to make a change like this, but I can understand it being necessary to do that. But I'm not sure how that's going to work either, but I know that they are going to include all the precincts in a gymnasium, and they said they hope to maybe have as many as 20 voting machines there. So that would be wonderful, and that would help get the people in and out. So,
Right. And my understanding is that somebody from Williamstown could vote at any of the early voting precincts that are also going to be the only precincts on election day. That ballot will be available everywhere. So
I understand. That's exactly what they told me too. If you're in Parkersburg and want to vote, and you're a resident of Williamstown, you can vote in Parkersburg. You can vote wherever, Vienna, wherever you are that you would want to stop and vote.
Yeah.
So that's all that I really had, and I just want to get that message out tonight. So I'm going to open it up to you council people, and if you all have anything to add to our meeting tonight, why don't you just start now?
Well, I can roll first. I was corresponding with Stephanie because we're trying to keep an eye on the revenue stream, and it really has not, as anticipated, it's not hit yet. The only thing we've seen is some of the video lottery monies, which is not, it's less than $500 that we have not received and won't be receiving. But the true picture of what kind of a hit we're going to take in 1% sales tax probably won't come for a few more months. So we're just, everybody's spending wisely, and we're all aware that we're going to be in a little bit of a crunch time. But thank God we have people working in the city that watch what they spend. So I think we'll be all right, but we are watching it.
Yes, definitely, and I'm real happy for that too, Marty. And we won't get the second quarter until July.
Yeah.
About the middle of July, in fact.
Yep. That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay. Anybody else? Go ahead, whoever.
Well, I can tell you a few things. Today I received a telephone call from the Department of Forestry, who is part of our Tree City, and they're going to they did not give us a tree for Tree City because we really didn't get to have a ceremony because of the virus. However, they are bringing us a tree tomorrow, and we were real happy about that. And Jean and I had been going over a lot of the goals that Jean had when she took office, and we were reviewing the very in-depth disaster recovery plan that is sponsored by it. It is a county disaster recovery plan that 911 is totally involved in and will initiate it. It is a really big, thick document, and we will have a copy of that document available in the city building to anybody that would be interested in looking at it. We really aren't going to make a bunch of copies because it is pages long, but it is very interesting, and if we got into a situation, this discovery plan has the ability to ask for help for us from the state and from the federal government and from all of the police agencies and fire departments that are in our area. And we haven't finished reviewing this yet, but so far it's just a wonderful, wonderful plan. And see, I think that's all I have to say.
Marty, I think you're quite well aware of that plan.
Yeah, I mean, it's a countywide deal, and it runs through the LEPC, and they reach out to all the governing agencies, and sometimes you think that that's just a dust collector on the shelf. But as we have seen in the past, there are things that happen that, thank God that there's foresight and people think things out. And, we've got train tracks running through town. We've got all sorts of potential disasters. So, yeah, Barbara's spot on. That's something that's an important document and something that we all need to be aware is there.
Yes.
And we're sorry we hadn't brought it out, but as she said, the document's about 2 to 3 inches thick, so
Yeah.
it takes a lot of reading and but it does cover us and Parkersburg and Vienna and North Hills and the whole area, and has every answer in there that you would need. So it's just a matter of getting through it.
Yes.
Okay, anybody
And
else?
I will tell you one other thing, and that is that we at the city building have really been trying to encourage our community to be happy and to know that eventually all of this is going to go away, and for people to keep themselves busy and not get depressed about this.
And Barbara was saying that. We just want to give a big shout out to the people in Williamstown. We have been so fortunate, and just with everything in our town, and it's all because of the people. So we need to thank them from the bottom of our heart.
Right.
Yeah, they need to stay alert and keep it up. Not let
Right.
down.
Right. Jim, do you have anything?
No, I don't. Not this time.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I will, and you may or may not be aware of this, but the Bee City USA filed an annual report this year, even though we were not required to until the second year, but we felt that it was we wanted to get the word out, what we were doing, and so it was received at national headquarters, reviewed. We got an automatic renewal based on that report, and it's out on the national website. So Williamstown, West Virginia has a page out on the national website for Bee City USA. Pretty cool. It's got pictures and shows Jim actually doing some work.
You mean Jim Parker, huh?
No, Jim Stage. But no, it's really worth, and I can get the link to you, but it's really worth. We'll put it on the web page on the Bee City USA portion, but it's worth going out and looking because we're getting some national recognition, and that's pretty important.
Well, Marty, that's wonderful. No longer than you've been doing it. I think that's outstanding.
We have some fantastic people that are working hard on that, and that's why it's working.
I know. Very interesting. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Blaine, do you have anything for us? Okay, all right, then, with that being said, I guess.
Does Madeline, Madeline, do you want to ask anything?
Let's see. I had one question. With the early voting schedule, we mentioned it's June 2nd. And
No,
what
it's
is that
June
through?
9th. Early voting starts May 27th.
But not here.
But we mentioned for the high
That's-
school, it was June 2nd.
The high school,
What is it?
no, it's June 9th is the actual date for high school, right, Gene, or not? Or are they doing that early?
June 9th is the actual election.
That's election day, but aren't they doing early voting starting the 27th there? Oh, the 2nd. Okay, Chris is telling me the
But
2nd.
in Williamstown, it starts the 2nd.
Okay,
William,
And it,
Tuesday, June 2nd through Saturday, June the 6th.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, and that's,
June 6th. And like we mentioned with how it is available at other places, the ballot is, since other locations are starting at May 27th, would people be able to go there to vote?
no, now wait a minute. May 27th is only for Parkersburg.
that's for the over
Only
the,
for Parkersburg.
that's over
Okay.
for the Judge Black Annex.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
but they do have all ballot styles. I could go over there and early vote if I wanted to.
yes, but I meant that it doesn't, early voting starts May 27th there.
Right.
But it does not start, if you're a resident of Williamstown, you want to vote in Williamstown, it doesn't start here until Tuesday, June 2nd.
Right. But if
Okay,
but
but
if
if
you're-
they wanted to
right.
go to Parkersburg before June 2nd, they technically could
Yeah,
and vote on the Williamstown ballot there.
just as we always have, you can go there and early vote. Yes.
Okay.
And that is May 27th.
Right.
Okay. And the actual election, as we said, is June 9th.
You got it.
Okay. Okay, so that's, anything else, did you have anybody? If not, we'll have a motion.
Madeline, did you have anything else, or is that it?
The document that you guys have, that you guys are reviewing for the city building, that's a countywide thing,
That's an
and we
Yes.
talked about how it has a plan for just about everything. What is it actually called? I missed the name.
Oh, I don't have
Discovery
that.
plan? Is that just what we call it? The discovery plan?
Master
no. It's
plan.
it's not the discovery plan. It's the you could ask Rick Woodyard 911, but it's in enhanced. It's the emergency response plan, is what it is.
That's
Okay.
right. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emergency response.
Disaster. Yeah. Emergency response. Right.
Thank
You
you.
call me in the morning, I have it laying on my desk.
Yeah, and it deals with,
All right, that sounds good. I just wanted to make sure I knew what it was called.
I can text you that. I can text you that in a minute or two. I can get a hold of Woodyard.
That's fine. Thank you. And one last thing, sorry. The voting at Williamstown High School starting on June 2nd is from what to 4:30 p.m.?
I believe it's 8:30 to 4:30, yes.
You think it's from 3 p.m. to 4:30?
8:30 a.m. to 4:30
Okay, I
p.m.
can't hear Gene, sorry.
Yeah, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Right, Gene?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
That's all. That answers everything. Thank you.
And thank you.
All right, and
When do you plan your next meeting?
Well, Marcia, that's what I was going to ask council tonight. Thanks for bringing it up. The next meeting would be, the second, it would be on, Tuesday, the 2nd of June. That's when the next meeting would actually be. So, that's all I can tell you. That would be our first Tuesday.
Well, I don't, and I could be wrong, but I don't anticipate any changes in the governor's directive as far as the amount of people per square foot or DHHR or whoever set that.
No.
And there's
I don't
only
think
two.
so either, no.
Yeah, and that in that small confined space, I think you're probably over the limit with the council and the clerk and the attorney.
Probably so. Yeah, we'll probably be doing this again for our next meeting.
But do you think we'll do it on the 2nd or on the 16th?
Yes, I think that Tuesday, June 2nd would definitely be our next meeting if that's what we want to schedule.
It's fine with me, doesn't matter, I mean, it's fine with me.
Is that okay?
fine.
Me
Now?
too.
That's
Okay,
fine with me, that's
Yes,
what we
me too.
okay, that's good. Then we can remind everybody, that would also be the day of early voting, and also we could remind them of June 9th for the regular voting. So that might be a good time to have them, Marty.
Yeah. We'll just
Okay.
plan them, and we'll do the same format until these restrictions get loosened up.
That's fine. I think at least we get the word out, and that's amazing.
Okay,
Okay,
I make a motion, we adjourn.
okay,
Second.
okay, thank you. See you all later.
Okay.
Bye.